Welcome to Richmond Raceway in Henrico County, Virginia. Site of tonight's Low Drag Esports Truck Series race. Part of the Sidewinder Racing League. Check them all out at discord.gg/Sidewinder. Lots of leagues for everybody to join. So we see Colin Teague in the 52 go to the top of the board. Qualifying underway here. 5-minute qualifying session. Drivers get 2 laps to try and set their best time. Casey Graves, True Speed Toyota, goes top of the charts at this Toyota sponsored track. That'll make Toyota quite happy if he can stay there. But I think Hayden Lowell is going to be your favorite for the pole tonight. Andrew Reach goes up to P2. Brad Wilson jumps up top spot. 51 Mooncar Shenandoah Shine Ford. Is Casey Graves able to take back the pole? He is not on lap number 2. Owen Lebsack and Boeing/Lowe's Ford goes top of the charts, or 2/3, excuse me. Said top of the charts. Lucas, first lap, put him in 11th. 94 saw him sideways out of turn 2 on lap number 1, able to bring it back and take the pole until Lucas Hoytsma, the LH Design Chevrolet, jumps up there and takes it away. So Hoytsma, the purple Chevy, top of the charts. Swice good on track. Cody Brown on track. Matt Binky, Ethan Evers out on track. Ian goes to 6th quick. Ian Montrose. Keep an eye on this mellow yellow Ford. Good looking truck. Out of the 10-10 stable race team. Looks like Cody will go 16th and stay there. Jay Munch out on track. The Raptor Chevy. And Hayden Lowell sitting at the end of the pit lane. I think he's waiting till he gets his time to shine. Lucas with the early benchmark. We're about to get 20 trucks. We're going to start running our split. So you can see the guys that qualify outside the top 20. Hayden does indeed start to roll as Jay Munch clocks in 16th quick. 20 trucks officially have a lap now. Mike Edwards goes to 7th. Dalton Hayes goes to 9th. Both of those trucks out on track at the same time. And Mikey decided that was the end of his qualifying run. Schweiss sitting in the Hendrick Cars truck. That's hard to say. Car truck doesn't break the brain at all. Cliff Mullins out on track. The short tracker from Martinsville area. 21st from that first lap. Pretty good at these short tracks. We'll see if he can get the qualifying effort in here. And Hayden Lowell also out on track while we watch Cliff. And after Hayden will be Blake. So a couple of heavy hitters back here at the tail end of the qualifying session. Cliff back to the stripe. 21.911 should move him up into the top 10, into the top 5. He goes 4th. Check in on Hayden. First lap was a 22.792. I think he used that as a bit of a throwaway to go for it here on lap number 2. Puts the power down coming out of turn 4, 21.822. That'll move him up to the 3rd spot. And now we check in on Mr. Blake Giglio. See him running it up high, trying to get everything he can for this next lap. Down to the bottom he goes in 1 and 2, the preferred line. Keeps it nice and tidy and way away from the wall and corner exit. Wrapping the bottom in 3 and 4. Stretching out to the start finish, and Giglio sets a 21.865. That should be good enough for 4th. So Blake Giglio up into the top 5, drops Cliff Mullins down to 6th, and that is going to be qualifying for Richmond. Everyone else has decided not to qualify, so about 6-7 trucks at the tail end of the field not going to take a lap time. That's fine. 25 trucks take a lap, and Lucas Hoytsma will be your pole sitter for tonight's race here at Richmond Raceway. Pretty sporty lap there of a 21.759. That's actually really getting it, if you know anything about the track here. Yeah, impressive. Impressive. See if we can track down Lucas, have a quick chat before we get him into the truck. Scroll down, find his team. There he is. Drag him in. Lucas, DG, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, we're sitting on pole at my favorite track because it's my home track. How are we feeling about the race here tonight?
Really good. Honestly, for my practice speed, wasn't expecting to get the pole, but here we are. I found something somehow in qualifying, and yeah, I love this track too, especially in the trucks. I think this is going to be a really fun race, and I saw Hayden run the top lane in 1 and 2, and he's qualified 3rd, so that's going to make things interesting. Kind of multi-groove like Iowa.
Yeah, and you can also run the top at 3 and 4 if you kind of full sended. So good luck with the side-by-side racing. 130 laps. If we can keep it green, that's my thing. A lot of guys are spinning out of 2, so I hope we can keep it green.
Yeah, me too.
All right, bud. Good luck.
Thank you.
Lucas Hoisman in the 97. Going to be our pole sitter here tonight. So we can get on board and start rolling through our starting lineups because we got a lot of trucks here to go through. Oh my gosh. I can't hardly breathe. I don't know why. Sinuses are being crazy. Lucas Hoist was going to be your pole sitter in the 97. Beckett Brown in the 94. A couple of 90s trucks on the front row. Beckett starts in the second spot. Hayden Lowell in the 56 Napa truck will start third alongside Blake Giglio in the Shenandoah Shine Way Chevrolet. That's easy to say. Brad Wilson in the Shenandoah Shine Ford starts in the 5th spot. Cliff Mullins, Curly's Guns and More Chevrolet in 6th. Casey Graves, True Speed Toyota in 7th. Owen Lebsack, the Lowe's Ford in 8th. Ian Montrose, C2X Chevrolet in 9th. And Mike Edwards, Golden Eagle Toyota in 10th. Travis Martin, the Ghostman Ford, 11th. Dalton Hayes, the Clorox Chevrolet in 12th. Colin Teague in the Joint Bass Pro Ford is 13th. Andrew Beach Side Pipe Chevy in 14th. Cody Cleaver in the Gamebridge Chevy rolls 15th. John Neckrich Wannagoon Chevrolet in 16th. Quinn Newton 712 Brake Chevrolet in 17th. Dylan Blackbird's Goodwrench truck starts in the 18th spot. Matt Mackey, the Skittles Chevrolet in 19th. Ethan Evers GHR Chevrolet in 20th. J Much has the Raptor Chevy 21st, Cody Brown Melliello Ford 22nd, TJ Floyd the Air Force Chevrolet in 23rd, Daniel Wallen the 712 Brake Chevrolet in 24th, Zach Swicegood in the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet starts in the 25th spot. Nick Cooper, Mobile One Toyota, had really good practice speed. He started in 26th, did not qualify. Gatlin Downey in the Double Quick Chevrolet starts 27th. Ashton Tackwell, 24 Cannon truck starts 28th. Zach Martin, the Uwu Market Chevrolet starts in 29th. Should be Dave Hoitzman, but I don't see him on grid. So the next one showing up is Scott Elston. He'll roll off 30th in the Evers Fever Podcast Chevrolet. Nice looking truck there. And Jeremy Scherer, the Mountain Dew Purple truck. I forgot what it's called. Purple Tundra, I think? Purple Thunder, that's what it is. He rolls off in 31st spot tonight, so 31 trucks, as we don't see Mr. Daddy Dave Hoitzman out there. So 31 trucks officially. 32 had registered. Looks like the 79 has not been able to get out on track, or could be waiting for a pit lane start. I think we'll get 2 laps here as we do on most short tracks, and we do. We'll just check our cameras out here. Thanks, Wannagoons, once again for our starting lineups. Appreciate everything you do for SRL and our series as a whole. All right, chat. Take your pre-race picks. Who you got winning this thing? Who do you have winning here at Richmond? 130 laps. Hopefully it's not the pace track. Who gets it right early? This might be one of our biggest Richmond fields. 32 is pretty sporty. Through turn 3 for the final time. That Silverado pace truck should be ducking down the pit lane, and there it goes. It'll be Hoitzma and Brown of the Beckett variety on the front row. Lucas gets a decent enough launch off that bottom. You saw him wiggle a little bit. Already heard somebody chirping on the radio. Couldn't hear what it was.
I got him on speed dial.
Looks like everyone making it out of turn number 2. Hi, Neo.
Oh! Yeah, mistakes were almost made.
Mistakes were almost made. Oh, there goes the 52, Colin Teague. Right as we go to try and look at it, he is sliding into the grass out of harm's way. And Colin Teague bounced off of somebody. Let's take a quick look at it. And Dalton Hayes is the one giving him a lip about it. And Dalton was not all the way out to the wall. Colin thought he would be, and Colin paid the price for that thought. Looks like Gatlin Downey's had an issue. The 05 truck blowing up. What happened to the 05?
That was not bad.
Lost it. Bounces hard in the inside wall, and by the time he gets back out to the edge of the track, nobody was there to set off the cautions, so that going to put Gatlin Downey way behind. Lucas still your leader. Head of Beckett Brown, Hayden Law, Brad Wilson, and Blake Giglio are your top 5. Graves, Montrose, Martin, Mullins, and Hayes rounding out your top 10. And some side-by-side here's Owen Lebsack, Dylan Blackburn. Lebsack gets by. Now Blackburn 13th, and Beach going to put the pressure on. Kind of single file until back outside the top 20. J Munch and the 53. So Nick Cooper had a lot of speed in practice. Gatlin Downey able to clear the meatball and get... Thought he would get back out there, but apparently he retired the truck already. Didn't think he would make up the laps, I don't think. Racing all over the place. Get a little higher angle so we can see what's going on. Here's your leader down the backstretch, and already very quickly single file most of the field. Oh no, we lost. Is that J Munch, the Raptor truck? He saves it. Don't see it banged up on that front end, so he must have saved it. Let's take a look real quick as he came out of turn number 2. Look at that slide and save. Good job, J Munch. Way to not completely destroy that truck. Ethan Evers, TJ Floyd battle. Floyd a bit out of shape coming out of the corner. Cody Brown thought he'd get to the inside, but TJ getting out of shape kind of closed the door on accident. This battle back for 18th. Out front, it's still Lucas Beckett, Brown, Hayden Law, and Brad Wilson. And Blake Giglio, Casey Graves, Ian Montrose. These guys are all single file trying to put the laps down. Just get to the next pit window, I believe. The action's really back in the field. Back here at the back part of the top 20. Cody Brown, 55 of Margison, 53 Nick Cooper. Too much damaged and out of the race for Gatlin Downey. I forgot they don't have quick repairs in this series, so Gatlin unfortunately spinning it out of turn 2 into the inside wall and done for the race. Tough break for the 05 team. Still boring up front. Thought we'd check in and see. Haven't missed much. There we go. Mike Edwards is for 13th. Battling the 84 of Dylan Blackburn. Rolls 1 and 2. Late apex out of 2. Get the straight drive off the corner. Mikey left him tons of room. Didn't want to play no games. Blackburn getting right on that quarter panel, then up into the outside wall. That should be advantage Edwards. Quinn Newton going to peek to the inside, see if he gets the nose in there. Not quite. Blackburn shuts the door. And back to single file. Up ahead, that looked like... Couldn't tell who that was, honestly. Is it Swicegood going a lap down? That's what it is. The Swicegood Hendrick truck going a lap down there. Cliff Mullins getting by. Where's Cliff right now? 10th? Top 10 spot for Cliff. Cody Cleaver trying to make his way through. And Owen Libsack and Mike Edwards, and a lot of single file going on other than the lap truck. Casey Graves applying a little pressure to Giglio. I wonder if Blake's trying to save. You saw him turn down the hill early. That's a tire saving method. %10 of the way through. D. Waddy Bama's favorite. Lap 13 of 130. Halfway is the end of lap 65. Go ahead and get that on the graphic for you guys. There you go.
Brother, what are you doing? Get it together.
Don't be angry yet.
Stop driving like an asshole.
It's Quinn and Dylan Blackburn, I believe.
Are you driving like Dawson Cram?
Oh my god.
Might be Dawson undercover.
Oh, he absolutely sent it in front of Quinn. Quinn did not like that very much at all. And that is what transpired all of that. Oh, TJ Floyd hit the wall. Daniel Llewellyn hit the wall. I believe J Munch even hit the wall. 3 different trucks coming out of turn number 2, smacking the wall. I think right fronts are starting to get a little worn on the guys that are a bit aggressive early in the run. If it stays green, they're going to be in a world of trouble. They're already hurting on tires. Looks like John Neckert's trying to make a move on Andrew Beach to get into the top 20. Couldn't quite draw alongside. Ethan Evers putting on pressure on Dylan Blackburn for 15th. Ethan does look like he's going to get in there. Blackburn chops the nose. Slams the door on Evers. This time, looks like most trucks made it out of 2 without smacking the wall. Quite a crowd here tonight, 110,000 people here to check out a truck series race. I wish that were true in the real world. That'd be fun. Looks like we're overtaking Scott Elston here. Elston will go 1 lap down in 29th. Beckett Brown rides second. Hayden Lowell third. Brad Wilson, Blake Giglio, Casey Graves, Ian Montrose, Travis Martin, Dalton Hayes, Cliff Mullins, your top 10. Cody Cleaver in 11th. Owen Lebsack in 12th. And Mike Edwards is up to 13th. Quinn Newton 14th. Ethan Evers battles with that 84. Highline can get enough speed to hang on, though. It's really tight to pass on that inside in 1 and 2. She's got to pinch the corner off so hard. Oh, slightest contact there between Evers and Blackburn. Ethan probably not happy with the 84. 84 not making very many friends tonight. But we're not here to make friends. We're here to race. Oh, there goes Swicegood into the inside wall. Hopefully he'll keep it down there, and yeah, he does. Not making any kind of issue about it. Going fast enough he won't trigger a yellow. See if he stays out. He does. Still 1 lap down. There's your race leader. 20 complete. Up to the start finish. Top 3 have kind of broken away from Brad Wilson in 4th. Blake Giglio's pulled away from Casey Graves. Graves was putting that pressure on. No longer the case. Montrose kind of by himself there. And Travis Martin, Dalton Hayes, and Cliff Mullins. Cliff still has the 2 of Cleaver all over his tailgate. And behind them, you got the 00 of the 14 battling. Plus that lap truck of Scott Elston. And a little further back, you have Martinson and Brown teammates battling. Along with that 53 Nick Cooper. I wonder if Nick just missed qualifying, had to go to the bathroom or something. I don't know. It's weird. 53 had such a good lap in practice. Mired back in traffic after not qualifying. 84 getting way up the hill, but he's able to translate that into some speed and hold off the 8. Quinn Newton, meanwhile, is driven away from this group. And everyone's stacking up behind the 84, showing that the 84 is kind of holding up the group. Nobody can figure out a way around them. Cody Cleaver does complete the pass on Mullins. Let's see how that went down. Cody's sliding it out of turn 4. He gets to the inside. I think Cliff just kind of gives him the spot, doesn't fight him. Yeah, you see him.
Am I an SRL? Like, can I just confirm this is an SRL race?
Hayden's shocked that we've gone green this long.
Please don't jinx that.
Casey Graves hoping it stays green. Trucks at Richmond are a great combination, okay? Just accept that fact. Edwards trying to get past Lebsack finally. Been working on this pass for a couple of laps now. Barely has him cleared. Didn't think he wanted to take that. Did not. I'll charge it off into 1 and 2. Keep Owen up off the bottom. Owen's got some rear end damage on that Boeing truck. Owen hits the wall there coming out of turn number 2. That should help the 14 Golden Eagle Tundra. Mickey keeping it wrapped right around that bottom lane. Didn't quite have him cleared. He's just working on this for a while now. View from our photo stand up on the front stretch. And our tower over the tunnel. Actually been on that TV stand. It's terrifying. Edwards finally completes the pass. Man, that took a while. Mikey moves up to 12th. Now Owen trying to take it right back from him. 6 of those down low on 1 and 2. Doesn't get alongside. Edwards will hang on to it for now. Check back in on Blackbird. He's still holding off this group. He's actually pulled away some. He's reeling back up to Quinn Newton. Ethan Evers is under attack from Nick Cooper. Cooper in the Mobile 1 truck trying to pass Ethan Evers in the purple number 8. Nick Cooper teammates with Casey Graves. Casey up in the 6th spot. You see just how long it takes to complete a pass because that high lane is actually very viable. Plenty of speed on that outside line. You do not have to give up the spot like you do in a lot of other short tracks where you have to get back onto the bottom. You can actually contest pretty good up there. Now they're catching back up to the 84 once again. Dylan Blackbird still out front. Lucas Weissman by 3/4 of a second over Beckett Brown. Let's check in up there. Here comes Matt Benke down to the pit lane. 35 truck down on the flat. See if Matt is indeed hitting to the pits, and he is. So we get the 35 truck to the pits. Just about halfway to halfway. Works his way past Swicegood once again. Puts the 40 truck 2 laps down. Swice not having a very strong at night tonight. Maybe one of his less good tracks, not sure. I never did ask him how he feels about Richmond. Beckett Brown, next one up to have to contend with the 40. And you have the 56, Hayden Lowell. Brad Wilson, 51 truck is 4th, and then Blake Giglio. You see the gap they've put on Casey Graves, absolutely driven away. Cliff Mullins, meanwhile, gets by Dalton Hayes after Cody Cleaver got by Hayes, so Hayes drops down to 11th. Cleaver up to 9th. Mullins back into the top 10. Someone dragging the wall in the front stretch. Ian Montrose and Travis Martin. That's a battle for the 7th spot. Travis has obviously saved his tires and caught back up to the 1 truck. Let's see if Travis can put a move on the number 1. Follows him into turn number 3, about a half lane lower. Montrose slides up the hill a bit. Travis Martin to the inside, trying to take away 7th from Ian Montrose. Looks like Ian backed out of it a little early into the corner. He's going to let Travis get to the position there, and Montrose back down to the bottom. Good move if your right front's already burned up a little bit. You don't want to go out the outside of turn 2 with a burned up tire. Montrose drops to 8th, Travis up to 7th. Matt Benke has now exited the pit lane. He should be one of the fastest trucks on track, even though he's 2 laps down. He now has 4 fresh tires on that Skittles truck. He should be hauling the mail. .30 truck still in this one. Gatlin Downey, the only one out in 31st after that early crash into the inside wall in the backstretch. 1.1 seconds to lead for Lucas Hoisma over Beckett Brown. Beckett starting to have company. Hayden Lowell has reeled him in the Napa truck. We have Napa versus USA. Chevrolet in the top 3 spots. See the best laps up there on the board. We can go ahead and check out our last lap. Get an idea of how they're running. 23 seconds. So well off the pace of their fresh tire speed. Made their way around Scott Elston once again. Check in. Oh, Hayden gets a big wiggle coming out of the corner. Almost looked like he was trying to pit. They got so far low there. Thank goodness. Able to keep it out. Then he gets the wall a little bit. Hayden having a few uncharacteristic mistakes there. Of course, Swicegood may have had an issue in the 40 truck. So he gets lapped once again. Gave up quite a bit of time last lap, so I think he had a bit of an issue coming out of 2. Didn't get to see it. Beckett Brown in 3rd. Hayden's fallen a distant gap there now. Almost a full second behind Beckett after being right on the tailgate. Here comes Brad Wilson, Blake Giglio. Closing in on this lead battle. And Blake did his typical save. Made his way up to the back tailgate of Brad Wilson. Let's go back and look at our gaps now. Get an idea where everybody is and run our splits so you can see them outside the top 20. And here's your race leader, Lucas Hoisma. 25 laps, still halfway, in command. Beckett Brown in 2nd. Hayden Lowell rides 3rd. We've seen him have a bit of a struggle here lately. Riding 4th, Brad Wilson. Riding 5th, Blake Giglio. Casey Graves is 6th. Travis Martin in 7th. Ian Montrose 8th. Cody Cleaver, his teammate, in 9th. Dalton Hayes, another C2X truck, in 10th. Cliff Mullins, another one in 11th, as they get passed by the lap truck of Matt Benke. Remember, Benke came down and took on 4 fresh tires. Skittles truck showing them what the speed is when you get new rubber. Bit of a gap back to Mike Edwards. Mikey has Nick Cooper trying to run him down. Nick started way back in the pack, saved his tires. Now he's moving forward up to 13th. Quinn Newton 14th. Blackburn riding 15th. Andrew Beach trying to go the long way around Blackburn. This Blackburn holding the bottom. Andrew Beach tired of it. Went to the outside. See if we can get a pass made here. Out of turn number 2. Beach keeping the throttle down really well. Has him cleared. Let's see if he can stay there on corner exit. And Beach moves up to the 15th spot. Nice pass there, Andrew Beach on the outside of Richmond. You don't see that a lot, but it does happen. Margerson in 18th has Neckrich breathing down his tailgate. Ashton Tackwell running 20th. And Jay Munch, Cody Brown, and Colin Teague, Jeremy Scherer, Daniel Llewellyn, TJ Floyd. TJ's on the pit lane. Owen Levesack just came off the pit lane. Scott Elson, Matt Benke trade position on the racetrack. Colin Teague rolls on the pit lane. 52.
Crazy shit.
I don't know what the crazy shit is from Blake, but something was crazy. I don't see any contacts or anything on our scoring sheet, so I don't know what got him all in a tussy. It's like Cody Cleaver on the pit lane in the deuce.
I'm sorry.
But Hayes may have got into Scott a little bit or something. Closing in on that halfway mark. Do they have enough fuel to get there? That's a good question. I don't think anybody'd be pitting if they didn't have to. Short tracks, you can go big time trouble in a hurry if you pit before you need to. It's so easy. You end up 2 laps down just by pitting. We'll see. They could be assuming the caution doesn't come out. Pitting early, rolling the dice. There's Hayes, 47 truck out of the top 10. The top 23 trucks have not pit. Top 22 have not pit. Cody Cleaver's the highest running one in 24th that has been to the pit lane. Cleaver 1 lap down. Closing in on that halfway mark, 16 to go. Gap Lucas has now is almost 2 full seconds over Beckett Brown. Beckett still holding down second. Hayden in third. Brad Wilson in fourth. Blake Giglio runs fifth. 2 seconds back from Blake. Casey Graves. Another half second to Martin. They've got 3 seconds over Ian Montrose. He's got 2 over Mullins. And Mike Edwards riding in 10th. And Nick Cooper started in the back up to 11th with the pit stops. Doing pretty good for himself. No cautions driving up into the top half of the field. The top 22 waiting on their pit stops. Green flag cycle has begun. Owen Lebsack right on the tailgate of the 47. That is a battle for position for 24th as they go past the race leader. They'll be going from 2 laps down to 1 lap down. Now both those trucks 1 lap down. Head of race leader Lucas Weitzman. The 15, Jeremy Scherer just tagged the wall. Mountain Dew Purple Thunder truck bouncing it off the fence. He's the lucky dog at the moment. First truck 1 lap down. Cliff Mullins, 37 Curly's trucks peeled it off the pit lane. He's coming down. Gives us 21 that still need to pit. Excuse my vocal cords tonight. My sinuses are not behaving. I'm doing my best, okay? Oh man, so he's doing his best. 2-second gap now over Beckett Brown. Hayden fishtailing every which way in that Napa Chevy. He's dancing out there. Back in wiggling. Wilson, Giglio, Blake still catching this group, but not as quick as he was. Cody Brown, Meliella truck on pit road, getting his service done. I think Margerson just went around the outside of Ethan Evers. Neckridge is trying to follow through. Cody Brown exits the pit lane. That leaves us 20 trucks still to have to do their pit stop. And here comes Ethan. Ethan's going to take his now in the number 8 while we were watching him. That just worked out nice. 8 truck peels off, heading to the pit lane in 18th. As Lucas goes by to lap him. Looks like Beckett Brown, 94. 94 has come down. Brad Wilson has come down. 94 and 51 trucks on the pit lane. Green flag pit cycle. Big time going now as our 2nd place truck and our 4th place truck pit.
Right here.
Lucas allows the 37 Cliff Mullins by.
Fitting.
It's like Hayden Lowell, 56 Napa truck. It's his turn to pit. Brings Casey Graves down in the 4 Toyota.
I'm pitting.
Pit stops, pit lane getting to be a very busy place. Green flag pit stops at Richmond in a truck race. Who would have thunk it? But I'm excited for it. There it is, Edwards. Right when we get to look at his truck, he's coming down. Keeping an eye on pit road for any penalties. Don't see any yet. Oh, Lucas also on the pit lane. Lucas White's my race leader. Hands the lead over to Travis Martin. Can Travis run these 7 laps?
24 from the front.
Nope, Travis is coming to the pit lane here. Leaves Ashton Tackwell as the last one. And heard him say he's pitting this time. Here he comes. Tackwell. That'll complete the green flag cycle. He'll be the last one that had to come in. So Lucas heads back out on track. He's trying to head off the 94. Beckett Brown, he's able to do it. Excuse me. Lucas sweeps around the 6 of Neckrich and hangs on to the lead here. As soon as they pass the trucks in the pit lane, they'll be back as leader. But Travis does get a lap lead on the pit lane. There's several trucks exiting the pits here around our leaders. They really bunched back up after that. The top 4 especially are all grouped up together. Heavy traffic now. The field's just got to spread all the way around the track. We still got 29 trucks running. Looks like Scott Elston is retired in 30th. Oh, Swicegood goes around, and that is going to be our first caution of the race. This is 40 of Swicegood. Loses it in 1 and 2.
Sorry, guys. Cold tires.
See what happens to the 40. I heard him say cold tires. He had just come out of the pits. Shows only a 9-second stop, so it could have been a 2-tire stop. He slides that thing around. And oh, J-Munch just kind of gives him a little kiss on the left rear.
Lucas, I almost got to you there, man.
Well, all right. Does anybody pit here? Oh, we got a Fast and Furious reference.
Oh, I was inside. I probably could have been side by side off 4.
It was like Beckett doing a little daydreaming. Do we get pits here? They just came off the pit lane.
They lifted for the car spinning.
Didn't think so. First one that might. Cody Cleaver's been 15 laps. He doesn't. Dalton will. 13 laps since he was down. Dalton was in the top 10, so a little surprise. Lebsack comes down with them. Lebsack's been 19 laps, so it's longer for him. I expect to see Matt Benke. He's coming down. Been 20 laps. Timing worked out well for Matt. He hadn't gone back down a lap yet, so he is on the lead lap after all that. It's like Ashton Tackwell will be your lucky dog in the 24 Cannon truck. Makes his way around. First truck a lap down now is J-Munch in the Raptor Chevy. Then you have Neckrich, Shearer, Llewellyn, and TJ Floyd all 1 lap down. Swicegood. I swear he took 2 tires looking at the timing and scoring. It says a 9-second stop for him in the box. That's usually 2 tires, and they don't handle so good. Looks like we're getting some lucky dog pitters. Owen's still on the pit lane. Here goes J-Munch and John Neckrich. Jeremy Shearer, Daniel Llewellyn, all those trucks coming down. I'm a little surprised. All these trucks had just pit in the last 5 laps or so. These guys could have stayed out, had lucky dog position, and you never know on restarts. Can breed cautions quickly. But here we are. Every lap down truck pit. It's so weird. The J-Munch hangs on to the lead of the lucky dog positions. It's like fuel only for most of those trucks. Some damage repair on the 00. Owen Lebsack had smacked the wall a few times, so he had a 36-second stop to repair the 00. Hey Zarya, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. Lucas choosing top. It's going to put Beckett Brown down low. Then Brad Wilson 3rd, Hayden Law 4th. 2 of Cleaver in 5th. Luke Giglio 6th. Getting set for the restart as we work our way through turns 1 and 2. I spent a lot of time right there in turn 2. Lot of time. I worked that gate for 15 years to make sure drunks didn't walk onto the racetrack in the middle of the race. Let me tell you, I got some stories for you. We're going to have a 1-lap dash for the stage points here. 1-lap dash. Pace truck peeling off. We're going to start lap 65, and at the end of lap 65, we'll give out stage points. So here we go. Green flag out in the air, Lucas Hoytsma. Hayden Law picked up a black flag.
Under yellow.
Should clear that. And Cody's going to clear it for him, because he got it past on the start there. There we go. That's taken care of. Beckett Brown in third, and here come the stage points. Yep, ba-da-da. 1-lap dash. Lucas Hoytsma gets the 10. Hayden Law 9. Beckett Brown 8. Blake Giglio 7. Brad Wilson 6. Cody Cleaver 5. Travis Martin 4. Casey Graves 3. Ian Montrose 2. And Cliff Mullins gets the final point here at halfway. Oh, we got a spinner. Dalton Hayes, 47's around. Trying to track him down. He noses it into the inside wall lightly. Doesn't look like he hit it all that hard, but does have the tire pushed out from the fender. Dalton had a pretty decent run going. Unfortunate. No longer the case. Hayden gets around Beckett Brown. Hayden picks up the second spot. Kind of had it on the restart, but you know. Beckett going to drive it in there and door him, shove him up the hill. Hayden's not going to like that. Hayden's had enough crap going on lately. If he can get back to him, I expect there'd be a little nudge. Hayden definitely drove it on in there. He wanted to get to him. I don't blame him. The way things have been going for Hayden lately. Blake Giglio rides in the 5th spot, just ahead of Brad Wilson. Hayden hasn't given up yet. He's still hounding that number 94's tailgate. Crew chief needs to get on the radio and kind of pull him back a little bit, pull on the reins, save those tires. If we get another run like last time, it'll be about a 10-lap dash after green flag stops, and it could be quite interesting strategy-wise if we go green that long. Team Art up into the 6th spot. Good to see Travis having a good time as we get a caution right away. Jeremy Shearer has looped it on the backstretch. Just battling Colin Teague there. Teague gets a slide up the hill. There may have been some netcode there off the 15. And then the 15 loses it on its own on the backstretch, noses it in the inside wall, and right there when he backs up onto the track, that triggers the yellow as he wasn't able to keep it down to the bottom. Well, we went 60 laps before we got our first caution. Now we've had 2. Cautions breeding cautions, and that is what I was talking about with the lucky dogs. Probably would have stayed out there. Now we get quite a few trucks pitting. Beckett has stayed out.
Tires, Blake?
I think you take tires and fuel and don't come again. Stay out the rest of the race. Unless you get like a really late caution.
Lucky dog on that.
But should it go yellow? Or should it go green? This is the great time to do it. Who we got going high? Not Margison. Is it Daniel? It is Daniel. Daniel's getting a lucky dog back on the lead lap. Daniel will be 24th. Bring Daniel back to the lead lap truck. Beckett Brown stayed out, as did Casey Graves, Nick Cooper, Mike Edwards, Dylan Blackburn, Quinn Newton, and Ethan Evers, Ashton Tackwell. All those trucks, top 8, stay out here. Ian Montrose, first one on and off the pit lane. Fuel only in the number 1. Travis Martin, another one fuel only in the 63. Tires, 4 of them for Lucas Hoytsma, 4 for Hayden. Owen Lebsack 00 fuel only. Brad Wilson 4 tires and fuel for the Shenandoah Shine truck. Cody Brown fuel only in the 17. Blake Giglio 4 tires and fuel. Cody Cleaver 4 tires and fuel. And John Nickrich on the pit lane. Matt Benke fuel only in the Skittles truck. Dalton Hayes fuel only for the Clorox machine. And Drew Beach side pipes truck 4 tires and fuel. Cliff Mullins 4 tires, fuel, and some damage repair. You see the crew pulled that right rear back out that had been bent up on that 37 truck, so good job to the crew pulling that back out, making it look new again.
Taking the top here.
Colin Teague, he took some damage repair, 26 seconds of it. Margison 4 tires and fuel. Quinn Newton 4 tires and fuel. And Daniel Llewellyn was our lucky dog. He came down in fuel only. That separates all 24 trucks on the lead lap. What they got, what they didn't do. Show you last pit lap. There you go. Poncho's 71 just pit. Everyone else above him, older stuff. Well, all right. Pace truck heads off. And green flag back out in the air. Beckett Brown, Casey Graves get it going again. Beckett's going to get a nice jump there. Casey Graves and Mike Edwards. We got them battling back here. They want to be the first one through the traffic. Lucas Hoytsville all the way at the top. Going 3 wide top in the 97, trying to get his way back to the front. Remember, Ian Moncho's first one on and off the pit lane. He took fuel only in that number 1. And he's right in front of Lucas, who has the 4 fresh tires. Casey Graves clears to second. Mike Edwards, Nick Cooper, a bunch of Toyotas, second, third, and fourth. You have Ethan Evers, Ian Montrose. Hayden Lowe starting to look to the bottom there. Lucas chops down across the 84's nose. Dylan Blackburn in 8th. Montrose gets around Ethan Evers. That is for 5th. Hoytsman trying to get to the inside of the 1 of Montrose. Cody Brown, big slide along with Dalton Hayes. Both those trucks got loose out of 2. 4 fresh tires going to clear Montrose here.
I don't make it look too easy. It will give me a bad reputation.
The next truck on 4 freshies is Hayden, back in 11th. Well, they don't have a lot of laps on the other truck's tires, so it could be why they're not coming through as quickly. A lot of different strategy here, so I'm kind of impressed that they've been doing fairly decent here. I think some of these guys that pit on this caution can probably make it to the end if it goes green. These guys that are really good at saving a little fuel, like Lucas, I'm sure he could make it. He gets clear of Nick Cooper. Oh, Cody Cleaver in the 2. Absolutely dancing it off the corner. Had that thing every which way but straight. And Lebsack going the long way around Ethan Evers. The 84, Dylan Blackburn just smacked the wall. Hayden Lowe looks inside Ethan, going into 1. Got a nice tidy wrap around the bottom. Gets a pretty straight drive off the corner. Good thing is Ethan got way out of shape, and he would have killed Hayden if he was any kind of close to him. Lucas gets past Mike Edwards. Lucas is on a tear to the front of the field on those new tires. Clears Mike Edwards. Next one up for Lucas is Casey Graves in the 4. As Beckett continues to lead the 94. Hayden's going to clear Owen Lebsack here. Takes over 7th. This is when things are crazy. You get a bunch of different strategies, a bunch of different freshnesses of tires. They go in every different direction. Guys on the older tires towards the front, drifting back a little bit. Lucas closing in on Casey Graves for second. P2 inevitably about to change hands. Lucas has 14 lap fresher tires as we get our 3rd caution. Daniel Llewellyn, Cody Brown coming out of turn 4. See what happens to the Mellow Yellow machine. Cliff Mullins goes by in the 37. Daniel Llewellyn gets in there. Daniel gets tight, goes up the hill, catches the 17 in the left rear, spins him around, and then Matt Benke gets Daniel at the end of it. And both of those trucks go around. So Cody Brown, Daniel Llewellyn making contact out of turn 4. And both trucks end up going around. All right. What happens here? It was 12 laps since our last caution. We saw the difference that 14 laps made. Beckett's going to make the turn down. Casey Graves is going to stay out. Lucas definitely stays out. Nick Cooper hits the pit lane. Edwards hits the pit lane. Montrose stays out. Lots of different strategies going on. And a lot of trucks still hit the pit lane, even ones that had just pit last time. So a mixed bag. About half the field on the pit lane. Obviously, guys towards the back have nothing to lose, plus fix up a little damage, make sure they can make it on fuel.
K51 car.
Now, it's Blake calling the shit into a shine machine. 24, Colin Teague, not Colin Teague, 24 Ashton Tackwell gets the lucky dog. I don't know why I said Colin. Silly me. 23 doing what 23 does best. What you mean?
You don't know you will, bro.
He got tied. He got tied, okay? Pushed up into the 17. So the top 11 stay out.
Say that one more time.
It is a soap right now.
Cliff Mullins, last one to stay out in the 37. See if he'll let us have a chat with him.
Sorry, I was talking to Blake and he couldn't hear you. So he can't shut the fuck up.
Hey, Cliff.
Yes.
How do we feel about being the last truck to stay out here?
I'm probably gonna get room slapped the fuck over.
Do you have a strategy where it's going to pay off later, or are you just kind of screwed?
And I think we're probably gonna have a lot more yellow, so I'm probably gonna take one later on once these guys behind me get some laps on their tires. And then we'll throw on a fresh set and blow their doors off.
Hell yeah, that's the hope. All right, man, good luck.
Yep.
Cliff Mullins giving us a chat there. I wanted to see what it felt like to be that last guy out there on the tires. Let's see if we get a chat with the 4, Casey Graves. Probably getting ready for a restart here, but that's okay. We won't make it long. If I can find his channel. I know he has one. Is Casey not in here tonight? There he is. Shenandoah Shine is where he is. That's not where you go. I couldn't find you because you were in Shenandoah Shine. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
All right, well, you got about half a lap to talk about it now. How do you feel about the start here?
I don't know. I'm trying to ride it out here for a little bit. And hopefully get some track position before everybody has to come back and take tires. We'll see. I don't know. The tires still felt pretty good on that run, so.
10-4, good luck.
I don't want to get a penalty here for going too slow.
Graves gets us going once again in the number 4. Lucas on the top side. I think Casey's going to get all the way up there. Leaves the top open for Lucas. Lucas has those fresher tires. Keeps the nose of that Chevrolet out there. Casey knows it. And we get our 4th caution. That did not take long at all. Oh my goodness. Dalton Hayes is in it. J Munch. Daniel Llewellyn again. Cody Brown again. What has happened back here? Oh my gosh. This could be ahead of a Dalton. Let's see. Move up to Daniel. Cody's going loose. Colin Teague is in that one. Someone popped the motor. Oh, Cody Brown gets in there way too hot. Gets Colin Teague. Turns him around in front of the field. Matt Benke does a really good job to avoid that. Looks like the 69 may have blown a motor there. Scherer gets through. Man. Like Cody Brown just went off on a 1 with a head of steam, and it did not work out so good. Let's try to get our chase cams out here. Let's see what happened. Past start finish. Chasing down Cody with the drone. Yeah, he just didn't think the 52 would check up that much, or misjudged it. One of the two. Then the 69 hard into the outside wall with the nose. That pops the motor on the Raptor Chevy. Everyone else filing through here at the end. Daniel Llewellyn getting a piece. Alright, J Munch out of the race. Looks like Swicegood has retired as well. Cody Brown out there getting repairs on the 17. Still in the lead lap. Daniel Llewellyn, ever since he's gotten the Lucky Dog, he's been involved in everything, it feels like. He's 25th right now. J Munch, yeah, that was bad. Just unfortunate. Wrong place, wrong time. Nothing you could do. Racing be like that sometime, unfortunately. Sucky. Cody back out there, and Daniel heading back out there. Jeremy Scherer, the only truck still a lap down that hasn't left the race. J Munch, Swicegood, Elston, and Downey out 28th through 31st. So we're going to chat with the 17. Cody, DG, you got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Just seeing the screaming yellow Melly Yellow truck out there looks pretty good, but what happened there in that incident? What did you see from your perspective?
Well, I was just going down to turn 1 and they checked up real hard and I accidentally got in the left rear of the 52 and well, my truck got junked. I got like 8 minutes damage.
Hang on. You still drive good? Like not getting turned by your rear end?
The couple pace, like catch up laps, it was okay, but I mean, we're just gonna ride back here.
10-4, man. Good luck holding on to it.
I think.
Cody Brown saying the back end could be a little sketch, but it felt okay during the pace laps. It's terrifying. At least he's towards the back. Doesn't have too many people that Could get caught up in anything now. Lucas has control of the field, question mark. It's Hayden Lowell in second. Blake Giglio, Brad Wilson, Cody Cleaver, Quinn Newton, Andrew Beach, Cliff Mullins, Beckett Brown, and Mike Edwards. As the trucks came down to pit this time were Casey Gravy and Montrose, Zach Marterson, Dalton Hayes, Cody Brown, Daniel Llewellyn. Green flag back out in the air. Hoytsma going to lead us off to turn number 1, trying to outpace the 56 of Hayden Lowell. Hayden's going to drop down in front of Blake. Take over the inside line. He wanted to grab the bottom while he could. Brad Wilson hanging a tough one out outside. He's got the 2 of Cleaver to the inside now. Cleaver trying to take over 4th. And they're looking 3 wide behind him, and they make contact. 94 gets into the 71. 71 gets into the 37. 14's involved, and that all happened with the 94 making a real stupid move into 3. Going 3 wide for no good reason. And here we are back under caution. And Cliff Mullins is going to be furious. Hear him light up those old tires. Let's go back and take a look. 94 did a not too smart. Mike Edwards bounced off of Owen Lebsack. Apparently they made contact. Got some beef going on. Owen's trying to turn to 14.
You good, Beach?
Oh man, we looked away right when...
fucking peachy. We just want to throw it 3 fucking wide.
Beach is still mad, as he should be.
84?
Oh, more beef.
I want the baby back, baby back, baby back. I want the baby back, baby back, baby back.
What does baby back ribs
What
have to do with it?
94 threw it 3 wide, hooked me going into the corner, and saving it, it came up and caught you in the left rear.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What you missed though was that I was 3 wide, but he came down to try and block it. Didn't even try to let me go. I don't blame him, but
Why would you go 3 wide at a short track?
They've done it a lot.
Have you not noticed they've been going 3 wide, perfectly fine this whole time?
Pretty much.
I'm not going to say it's impossible to go 3 wide, but you got to know who you're going 3 wide with, and unfortunately I don't think they know who they're going 3 wide with.
Oh no, he just shifted him in the corner. That's what it was. I see it now.
I got you, Cliff.
You're on the fucking list, buddy.
And then Netcode, of course.
Brother, his mouth already got him on
Jeez.
the list. I don't really give a fuck about that, but now I know.
I see why Owen was, or Mikey was upset with Owen.
After further review, that was a ship. That's a ship.
Owen gets into Mikey, turns him around, bounces off 4 trucks.
Like that's more of a ship than the USS United States is.
Is that really a ship?
That's called creating a lane that was not there.
A lot of people not happy with the 94.
Quick, open the little dock.
Margison actually said something funny. Lucas. Well, of course Blake is. 3rd place doesn't get to pick.
Guys been here less than a week and making a lot of it.
Should be sure picked up a black flag. I don't know what from.
goes, though. Shenanigans.
Name of that restaurant with the goofy shit on the wall?
Brad was here for like multiple seasons before there was issues. Honestly, Brad, you were so quiet in here. I voted for you for Rookie of the Year when we had the awards voting.
I have a black clear. I got past number yellow.
Pace trucks off. Here we go again. 34 laps to go. Lucas and Hayden, along with Blake Giglio, Brad Wilson, and Cody Cleaver, your top 5. Quinn Newton, and then Mr. Beckett Brown, Mr. Spicy. Hayden going to clear Giglio. And Blake battles Brad Wilson for the 3rd spot. The Shine Way versus the Shine. Beckett been running in the top 2 all race, so I can see why he's a little antsy to get forward, but can't run through people. Oh, John Nickards gets turned into Mike Edwards and then straightened back out because of Mike Edwards. That was awkward. They get it all straight and we stay green. Quinn Newton battling Nick Cooper. Beckett Brown trying to look inside the 2 of Cleaver. Then move Beckett up into the top 5. Oh! Blake Giglio gets tagged by the Tua Cleaver into the corner. Blake does a fantastic job saving the race truck. Still saving it. Cody Cleaver gives him all the room in the world to gather it back in after tagging him. I am shocked that there was no radio communication after that one. Goodness gracious. Lucas still leads. Beckett's gotten clear. And then it's just crazy back here. Travis Martin getting around Quinn Newton. Ghostman Ford clears. And Dylan Blackburn coming up threes. Pretty sure that's who just said sorry here on the radio. Got Cleaver to his outside. Ethan Evers, Cliff Mullins bolted on a set of 4 fresh tires in the 37. You heard him say we're going to bolt on a set and drive through the field. He's made his way back up to 15th. We'll see if that can continue. Gets around Matt Benke. And here we go. In the foreground. Giglio. Tua Cleaver. 84 of Blackburn. 8 of Ethan Evers. 4 of Casey Graves, all in this group. Cleaver and Giglio have a little bit older tires on. And we got Margerson dropping down the list. Down in turn number 1. Bounces with Dalton Hayes. They were 3 wide. And it did not work out good. Let's see if we can get a chase on it. What happened? Rubbing really hard, 2 wide.
Brother, you need to change your paint.
Dalton comes down trying to get inside Matt. And the 55 is there. And around goes the 55 into the wall. Neither driver wanted to give an inch, and unfortunately that destroyed the 55.
That earlier. There are 2 cars look identical, even the numbers.
Hey Casey, I wasn't trying to block you as you came up on me. This truck after that shit just is so wrecking loose. I don't know if it's the
Edwards going to stay out
or what, but I wasn't trying to block you.
Edwards is 5 laps down though.
Oh no, I got loose behind you.
Margerson has a meatball.
About wrecked.
I got a passing under yellow. Last car did not get around in time.
Beckett Brown does indeed have a passing under yellow.
Black clear, please.
Waiting for the trucks to roll off the pit lane. Very busy place. 5 stay out. Everyone else comes down with 26 to go. Hayden going to be the first one down and away. Then the 51. Then the 94. Then the 16. Then maybe the 00. I think 00 did beat the 97.
I'll be very honest.
Just go. I'll pass you on the right stretch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
94 sitting there at the end of the pit lane.
Honestly, Cliff, that wreck might have helped.
Cliff Mullins up to 3rd. Has fresher tires than both trucks ahead of him. A couple of trucks trying to beat the pace truck out. Daniel Llewellyn did not beat the pace truck out, nor did he beat Ethan Evers out. Interesting. That's all I got. All I got right now. So during all of this, Beckett Brown's gone to the tail of the field in 94. I wonder if he sped. So he had the passing under yellow, but that's a green flag stop. That's not a... what's it called? It's not a tail end of the line thing. Past pace car, that is a green flag hold. Yeah, Margerson, that was tough. What happened from your perspective, man? You two just kind of argue over space and then didn't go so good. Hell yeah. Sounds good, John. Getting ready for the green flag here. Under 30 to go. Ethan Evers is your leader in the 8 truck. The top 5 did not pit here. Yeah, he had a truck on the outside he was trying to pass, and I don't know if he knew you were there or not, but he definitely didn't care if you were there. He came down into you. Beach is going around in the background. Is that going to be a caution? Not this time. Casey Graves looking inside Ethan Evers for the race lead. Ian Montrose there in the 1. Here comes Hayden Lowell in the 56. Hayden did pit on this last stop and took 4 fresh tires, so he is the leader of the fresh tire brigade in the 56. Cliff Mullins, his tires aren't that old. He's trying to hang on there in the 3rd spot. Hayden's going to get it sideways. Oh, we got the 24 around and Hayden Lowell wrecking. We got 2 different wrecks happening. Man, oh man. Ashton Tackwell is around. Matt Benke, the 52. We'll see where iRacing puts Hayden after that. 22 to go. We got a tailgate flipping all over the frickin' place. What happened back here? Oh, 24 lost it right in front of Colin Teague. Teague gets a piece. Dalton gets a piece. Matt Benke gets a piece. Those trucks just piled in there and nowhere really to go. And while all that was happening, we saw Hayden in the 56 also wrecking at the front of the field. Stick it in my inbox, Martinson. I don't think it was intentional. I think he just didn't know you were there, just based off the replay. But we can look at it again. I don't mind. Stick it in my inbox so I'll remember. I'll forget otherwise. Oh, I brought out a caution, didn't it? So we'll look at it anyway. But protest for that would be intentional or not, right? And of course...
Yeah, sorry about that, Cred. I was trying just to go low because there was a car like in the wall.
Lucky dog going high. Lucky dog going high.
Oh, Cliff just hit the shit out of Montrose and their teammates.
I was getting turned low and then all of a sudden I was getting turned high, so it straightened me up.
Moving. Oh, fuck it.
I like boobies.
Yeah, there was like a car parked in outer turn 2, and I tried to go low, and I think I got you.
Well, quickly losing trucks here. Martinson's out of the race. Cody Brown might be done. He's sitting on the pit lane still. Leaves the top 24 still running. Tackwell's down there on the pit lane. Not Meatballed, nor is Binky or Colin Teague. The 94 does still have a black flag. And he is sitting at the exit, or entrance of turn 3, right at the tunnel. The vehicle tunnel down there, next to the medical center. There he goes. There is said field. Ethan Evers still leads. He's hoping for a lot of caution with those old tires. He wants it to caution, 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 and get himself a win. If he gets down to the green white checkers, he ought to be able to get enough jump where he can hang on to it. So he's just hoping to get it to that stage while still having the lead. Cliff Mullins, 18 lap old tires. Montrose, 23.
Look, I ain't right here in those Kubota colors.
It's not Kubota. What the hell?
Kubota orange. Oh my.
We know the Kubota truck. It's a different orange. Night Tech. Stick it in my inbox if you want me to look at it, because I will fucking forget.
Good win, Ian.
Good win, Ian, says Blake. Ian has older tires than Cliff. Same tires as Casey, and newer tires than Ethan.
Actually, good win, Casey.
Ethan, 29 lap old tires.
Hold on. Good win, Ian. Good win, Casey. Good win, Jeremy. Good win, Bradley. Good win, Cliff. And good
Gotcha,
win,
Zach.
Ethan.
Jeez. Trying to jinx everybody in front of him.
Good one, Blake.
Yeah, good win, Blake.
I already got punted. My car, I'm a little dangerous.
Actually, it's a truck.
Fucking Lucas. Lights out on the pace truck. We're half a lap away from going back green. 15 laps to go. Well, 16 when we turn them loose.
A car is defined as a four-wheeled road vehicle that is powered by an engine and able to carry a small amount of people. Therefore, a truck is a car.
Depends on what kind of truck. Good one, Hayden. Green flag back out of the air. Ethan Evers has the control. Jumps out to the lead. Clears up in front of Casey Graves. Casey immediately to the bottom. Cliff Mullins trying to shove it in there in the 37, but Casey Greaves chopped down where he wanted to go. Brad Wilson trying to get in there. Brad's got 4 fresh tires in the 51. Cliff gets down in front of Wilson. Hang out in the front of the field while waiting for the yellow to fly again, because it just feels inevitable. Quinn Newton's out of shape in the background. Does he hang on to it? He does. Good job, Quinn. Casey Graves to the lead. Ethan Evers second now. Cliff Mullins still third, trying to take that spot from Ethan. 51's going to go to the top side, try to roll around them both. It's way up high. He's going to get a good run into turn 1. Casey Graves trying to run away. Nick Cooper trying to find any kind of ground on the bottom side there. If Cliff and Ethan can stay side by side for 14 laps, it'll hold up the tire guys. I don't think they can do it though. Brad Wilson all the way to the top looking for that room. Gets to the outside of Mullins. Oh, gets into the wall a little bit.
Good win, Casey.
Brad Wilson's going to get there, I hate to tell you. Unless Ethan can hold him up with Cliff on the inside. And he's clear. Brad Wilson gets through, throws the slider, gets past Ethan Evers. Now he has the top side against Ethan. That was wild. Ethan up the hill a little bit, 1 and 2 on entry. Back away they go, and that sets Brad Wilson into second. Next truck on fresh tires. Looks like Owen Lebsack, because Blake Giglio took 2. 2 tires in 6th spot. Hasn't worked out yet for the 16. Lucas Whiteside did get through. He's the other purple truck. All the purple camouflaged. Lucas, he has 4 fresh tires and is in the 3rd spot. So we got 2 trucks in the top 3 with new tires, and neither one of them are the leader. To go from Richmond Raceway. Brad Wilson putting the pressure on Casey Graves here, and I think that just made it a formality. Casey just couldn't hold the bottom. Brad Wilson gets to the inside. Brad gets by Lucas. Everyone with the good win jinxes. Cody Cleaver, a big slide back there in the deuce. Well, Lucas gets clear for second. Now he is going to try to run down Brad Wilson in the next 4 tenths. That is how much ground he has to make up. 8 laps to go. Can he make up half a tenth a lap? Casey Graves third. Ethan Evers fourth. Cliff Mullins still holding on to fifth. Owen Lebsack, Blake Giglio battle for sixth. Travis Martin there. Travis gets by Blake for seventh. Travis on the 4 fresh tires on that last pit stop. Nick Cooper in 9th. Hayden Lowell is 10th. Hayden up into the top 10. Ian Montrose 11th. Cody Cleaver 12th. In battle for that spot. Jeremy Scherer 13th. Dylan Blackburn 14th. And John Nickridge 15th. I think Beckett Brown has gone 2 laps down. Lucas trying to close in, has it to 3.5. Needs to gain a little quicker. Lucas pushing like hell, so is Bradley. It's 4.5 laps to go as they make their way onto the backstretch. Ethan Evers still hanging on to 4th, so pretty good job for him right now. Hayden Lowell, oh my gosh. Huge move, sending it 3 wide into turn 3. Nick Cooper, Owen Lebsack. They managed the 3 wide pretty well. And turns 1 and 2 they go, still 3 wide. Can they get off turn 2? This is where it gets the tightest. And they do. They made it almost an entire lap 3 wide. That was pretty cool. Back up front, it's 3 tenths. Lucas not catching them quick enough at the moment. May have to send the last lap lunge, which is not really Lucas's style. Hayden trying to clear Nick Cooper, Cliff Mullins in the 6th spot. 2 of Cleaver getting sideways again. Back there in 11th. Yellow and black and blue truck. That's your race leader, Brad Wilson, trying to run away from Lucas Hoyts, but the gap's steady at 3/10. Brad with the higher entry should give him a straighter exit, be able to drive off of 2 no problem. Nice line there from Brad Wilson. Actually gained ground on Lucas. Lucas this time going high in 3 and 4. Trying to find anything, but that's just going to cost him time. So is the wall hit there. Brad Wilson, final time around into 1 and 2. Really tidy line. Down the backstretch one last time. Caution won't be able to spoil him here. Out of turn number 4, Brad Wilson.
Good one, Bradley.
A legit one this time.
Right there.
Oh, Brad Wilson gets your win there. That's what I was trying to get to. Lucas Hoyts with Casey Graves, Travis Martin, Ethan Evers, top 5.
Yeah, that was fun getting through the field.
This is that Quinn Newton, Daniel
You're right.
Wallen. They weren't all for the
Good.
lead lap, but that was still pretty fun to watch. Well, all right. Brad Wilson, 51 truck. Hopefully he knows where Victory Lane is. Casey comes and gives him a shot. Burning it out across start finish. You see that RR over in the grass. That's the old Victory Lane. I made a cam just for this, and now I can't find it. There we go. Brad Wilson, your winner in the 51 truck. Shenandoah Shine Machine. Doing the burnouts here on the front stretch. Let's see if we can get the old 51 in here for the voice chat. Bradley, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, the old Shenandoah Shine Machine getting a win in the home state. How good does that feel?
Oh, it feels good to get hit the home track. I was just honestly surprised. Coming through the field, I saw Lucas coming behind me. I thought that he was definitely going to get by me there because that long run, he just seemed unstoppable.
Yeah, but you were able to find it there at the end when all the carnage broke out. First, we have green flag stops at Richmond in a short track race. What the hell? And then we go where we can't go 10 laps without a caution. What was it like out there?
Kind of like a minefield. Once that first yellow happened, it seemed very easy for them to come next. But just happy we were able to keep the 51 Ford F-150 out of trouble.
TM4, go ahead, hit me with the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for your win here tonight.
ShenandoahShine.co, Moon Car, of course, Slow Vision, you for putting this on, everyone for showing up, racing. At least we had a green flag pit. Can't always say that. Lucas and everyone up there for running really clean. We ran really door-to-door for a while. I guess Casey Graves, I guess he's my teammate now for trucks because Wolfie doesn't show up anymore.
Fair enough. Might as well use Casey Graves.
And Nick Super, I gotta say.
Yeah, you had 2 of them. All right, man.
2 of them.
Congrats on the win here tonight. Get on out of here, enjoy it, and we'll see you back here soon.
All right, thank you, sir.
Brad Wilson in the 51 picking up the dub. Let's see who else we can track down. See if we can get Lucas in the 97. There's Mr. Lucas. Let's get a little better shot. I don't like that one so good. Not for this. There we go. Let's go get Mr. Golden Boy, as they call him. The Shenandoah Shine guys like to call him Golden Boy. It's pretty funny. Drag him down. Drag. There we go. Lucas DG, got a copy. I'm struggling over here. Hi.
Hello?
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
So what's the double zero on that at?
Just finishing second because I'm an idiot and forgot to check my tires.
Is that why you had a 17-second stop?
Yeah, I roll in there. I'm like, hey guys, you're supposed to come out and put tires on. And they're just standing on the pit wall. So then quickly went and checked them and came out. And I mean, it wasn't horrible. I came out 5th of everybody. So it was like, but that ended up being, I think I would have had a better shot at Bradley if we were kind of even coming through the field. But either way, he was fast. I couldn't catch him. I had plenty of time to do it and I couldn't. So props to him. He was really fast there at the end, and just good race to everybody tonight. We completed a green flag pit cycle halfway through the race. We had a bit of yellows there for a while, but pretty dang clean Richmond race, all things considered.
Yeah, half of it was really good. The other half wasn't so bad. We'll give it that. All right, man. Well, congrats on that, P2. Hit me with the friends, family, sponsor shout-outs so we can get on out of here.
Yes, sir. Just as always, Quinn at 712 Breaks. You for broadcasting, everybody for putting this thing on, and everybody around me for racing me clean tonight. It was really fun.
And 4, you were the lucky one, apparently.
Yeah.
A lot of people mad. I didn't even see all that much drama, but apparently there was. All right, get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you here soon.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Lucas White's wrapping up that second place spot. Now we go track down Casey Graves wherever he's hiding. Let's see if he moved. There he is. Down there in Shenandoah Shine again. Casey, DG, got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's breaking my brain finding you in the Shenandoah channels. What the hell?
Well, I mean, we need teammates.
Make Brad
Like
join you in the
Brad.
other one.
Yeah,
Make Brad True Speed.
I mean, could do that. I don't know.
I don't know. We tried to make him a Wandagoon, and then his team got real mad, so I guess you can't really do that.
Yeah.
Well, you brought it home third. What an eventful night. What was it like out there for you?
I just struggled getting the car to the center of the corner most of the race. That first run, I felt good, and then the tires were so weird here on the long run. Like, they would be good, and then it would just start plowing tight for 5 or 6 laps, and then the tires would have to equal out again. I don't know. I felt like I had about a 5th or 6th place truck, and I needed to break the pit strategy up to try to gain a position, and it worked out. So I'm happy.
Yep, net gain up to third. Good night for you. Good points tonight. Podium finish and an interview. Man, just overachieving tonight. We got a Ford, Chevy, and Toyota in the top 3. There's parity. It's a great time.
Yeah, it wasn't classic second place that typically end up. So I mean, third's a little bit different.
There you go. Change it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
All right, man. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout outs for that P3?
Got to thank Cooper and Brad for racing with me tonight. Everybody over at True Speed. Got to say Wolfie for being a bitch and not racing like Brad said earlier.
Yeah, fuck you, Wolfie.
And Brantley.
Yeah, I mean, we knew Brantley was a pussy. The Wolfie's a new development.
Yeah, I mean, Brantley might be racing RC cars, so...
That's true. He has a little excuse. No excuse for Pearl, though. We'll have to give him shit. I don't even know if we know Pearl, but we got to give him shit anyway.
I don't even know him, but we can give him shit, too.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
And, I think... This is Low Drag. I think Low Drag and 712 Brakes for sponsoring, broadcasting, putting on the league.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats on the P3.
See how Rockingham goes next week. I love Rockingham, so...
Oh, I'm going to jar your teeth out.
That's all right. Can't be any worse than Monday or Tuesday, whatever it was.
Well, like I said, Bumpy Daytona is nothing but Rockingham and Talladega put together.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is. All right, man. You going to run the sports cars tomorrow?
Possibly. We'll see.
It's Daytona. If you're going to run it, it's a good one.
Is it going to rain?
It is a 15% chance. So unlikely, but it could.
Okay. I'll see what I'm doing tomorrow. I got stuff I got to get done.
Day 4. Well, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at Sports Cars. If not, we'll see you back here next week.
Yep.
Casey Graves in the 4, wrapping up with us here tonight. Let's go ahead and get our final results looked over so we can get on to the Twitch side and do the video reviews of all the accidents. If you want to check that out from the YouTubes, head on over to twitch.tv/DGSwiss. We'll be doing a live race review over there on the Twitch channel. All right, let's see here. Race results, and should be good to go. Once it pops up, there we go. Brad Wilson, Lucas Hoyts with Casey Grave on the podium. Travis Martin picking up a 4th, and Hayden Law rebounded back to the top 5 after that spin late, so that was a nice recovery for the 56 team. Ethan Evers, Nick Cooper, Cliff Mullins, Blake Giglio, and Owen Lebsack round out your top 10. Cody Cleaver, Ian Montrose, Dylan Blackburn, Jeremy Scherer, John Nickrich, Andrew Beach, Colin Teague, TJ Floyd, Daniel Llewellyn, and Quinn Newton. And 21 through 30, Dalton Hayes, Matt Mickey, Beckett Brown, rough night after running second for so long. I don't think he ever got that black flag cleared. And Cody Brown comes home 24th, Ashton Tackwell 25th, Margerson 26th, Edwards 27th, J-Much, Schweisgood, and Elston. And our final drivers, Gatlin Downey was out there at the start and broke it early, spinning it out of turn 2. And Dave Hoytsma did not ever get that truck out on grid. So 31 trucks officially started tonight. Thanks everyone for coming out tonight. Awesome night here at Richmond. Can't believe with so many trucks we had a green flag cycle of stops. That was pretty cool. Hope you guys had a great time watching the race tonight. Let's go ahead and run through our sponsor shout outs so we can get out of here. Once we get the pages pulled up, they take a minute. There we go. Arco with the Wild Horse Broadcasting, Trenton and Company doing our Monday nights with the ARCA series. Wannagoons puts on our Tuesday night dirt series as well as all of our starting lineups, so thanks to them for that. Arc Music does our Tuesday night Xfinity Series. Appreciate them jumping on board with that. 712 Brakes does our CTC Next Gen Cup Series every Wednesday night. Low Drag put on this show you just watched here tonight with their partners in 712 Brakes. Fort Worth Screen Printing puts on our GT3 Series tomorrow, a Daytona Road Course. That'll be fun. Golden Eagle Syrup, they put on our Super Speedway Series. I believe we have the Xfinity cars, the Legacy Xfinity cars, running around, I've already forgot, Daytona. There we go. Daytona Night Course. Either Fever Podcast does our Sunday night Gen 6 Cup Series. There we go. My brain is just fried tonight. When your sinuses get stopped up, you just stop thinking, okay? I'm sorry. We have Big C's Diecast doing multiple diecast giveaways. We have 5 diecast giveaway plus a little prize pack that's pretty cool. So if you guys want to get in on those giveaways, please get over to our Discord and check out how to enter. It's free to do. And check it out at discord.gg/Sidewinder. And then our final one, CTC broadcasts, they put on our Wednesday night stuff for us. So appreciate everyone that helps make all this go around. Thanks to all of our admins. Thanks to all of you for watching. We appreciate you so much. Hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your night. And again, if you want to do the live video review, we'll do it over on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/DGSwiss. Thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys here next week. Tomorrow. That one. All right. That wraps up the YouTube. I'm telling you, my brain is fried. My brain, I just can't.